Alright, boys and girls, our reading objective for this week, which is week 4 of the first 6 weeks. Today is September the 18th, 2017, and we are looking at our reading content objective, language objective, and what it is that we are going to be learning this week. Okay, in orange and in blocked, I'm going to bold out your academic vocabulary as I read your objectives to you. In green, I'm going to squiggly line underline your verb. That is what we do with this objective. What is it that we are expected to do, and what are we learning about? Our academic vocabulary is what we're learning about. Our verb is what we are expected to do and learn this week. Okay, so our first statement says, I will identify the main idea in a text and distinguish it from the topic. Okay, here are your academic vocabulary words here. Okay, main idea. In a text, text is another word that you need to know, and distinguish, that's a verb, it from the topic. So we have 3 academic vocabulary words: main idea, text, and topic. What are we doing with the main idea, the text, and the topic? In the text and from the topic. We are going to identify. Identify is a fancy word for, we are going to identify it, meaning we are going to find it. We are going to find it. We are going to find the main idea in a text and distinguish it from the topic. That means show or tell how it is different from the topic. Okay, so your main idea is a who did what. That's pretty much what a main idea is. The main idea is the main who and the main what they did. The topic is what it's all about. What is the text mostly about? Okay? Anybody have any questions on the word identify or distinguish? No? And this is what you will do. I will. That is, you will. Identify and distinguish. What are you going to identify? The main idea. The who did what. In what? A text. This week we are working with expository text. An expository text is where they give information about a real person and a real topic. So in this week's story, we are working with actual real information, a real person, and a real topic. Our language objective. I will, that means you, and what is it that you're doing? You will read, you will write, and discuss. Discuss means talk about. I'm not going to go over what read and write mean because you should already know that. The main idea. So again, what is main idea? It is a what? Who did what? Who is the main person and what they did, the main thing. And details. So now we have a new word. Details support the main idea. So what do details do? They support. And the word support, we'll look at what that means a little bit later. Of a text. And what kind of text are we working with this week? Expository. What did I say expository text was? Does anybody remember? It is, first off, it is nonfiction. Just so you know, that means it's real. It has a real person doing real things. Does anybody have any questions about that? Alright, boys and girls, does anybody have any questions on what we're doing this week for reading? Raise your hand if you have any questions. Any questions on the vocabulary, the academic vocabulary, which is main idea, text, topic, details. What is it that we're doing this week? We're going to identify, we're going to distinguish, read, write, and discuss. Okay? That is what we're working on this week, and I will go ahead and continue now with this week's story.